Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this very special Christmas episode of the Courier Corner. I am Gwen Pemberton.
And I'm Avery Nowicki, and today we'll be making some drinks for you.
So you might notice that we aren't in our normal positions. We do have our background, which is very nice.
That's true.
But we, in honor of Christmas, are going to be making our holiday drinks that are featured in the December issue of the... Nope, it's the November issue, isn't it?
In the December issue.
No, they're in the November issue because it came out, didn't it? No, it didn't.
Is it the December or is it the November?
I don't know anymore. It's in December. It is.
Okay.
It is. Okay, I messed it up.
That's
so,
okay.
In honor of Christmas, we will be making our holiday drinks that we worked on together, and they are featured in the December issue of the Courier. You can see them in the very back. If you make it all the way to the end, there's a fun little surprise for you. I will be making apple cider.
And I will be making a candy cane iced coffee in a little mason jar. Yes. Yours will be in a red Solo cup.
See, the theme of mine is that you can make it in a dorm room, and it definitely wasn't out of desperation. It definitely wasn't because I didn't plan ahead. So we're gonna be using a kettle, Solo cups, and a plastic knife to make this super fancy drink.
Also, you're using applesauce. This little fella?
Yes, we have our little mini grater. So why the iced coffee though? Like, that's genuinely a question for me.
I think this may be because at my core I am such a white woman, but to be honest with you, I just really like iced coffee like so much. Oh, which reminds me, to go with my iced coffee, I do like coffee and I also do like whipped cream. So I'm gonna get those out of the Courier mini fridge, which is full of Corona. One sec.
No.
Wait, we have to get it.
We're on camera.
I know. Okay, hold on.
Okay, while Avery's doing that, I'm going to start boiling. So normally, if you wanted to make this at home, you would put apple juice, some orange, and some cinnamon sticks in a pot and bring it to a simmer. But since we don't have a pot or a stove, come on back, Avery, it's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Sorry, I got lost.
I am going to be making this in a kettle. Don't even worry.
I've never heard of anyone putting anything that's not...
Oh. Well, you didn't live the full dorm experience then, dude.
That is true. I've made a lot of ramen noodles, to be honest.
Yeah,
like
come on. You never poached an egg in a kettle before?
That's crazy. How do you get it out of
I didn't do it.
I would do that one, actually. I feel like that makes sense. Because it's, like, kind of clean, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just an egg.
I promise I'll wash this later if anybody who works in the office is watching this.
It's just apple juice.
It's fine.
It's totally cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, while you do that, I will be starting with my mason jar, okay? And before we can put any coffee in, we have to do a candy cane rim, which is very important. I don't have, traditionally you should be using a sugar syrup, but I don't have a sugar syrup.
A sugar syrup?
Yeah. I don't have a sugar syrup, and so we're using Gwen's maple syrup from home.
Yeah.
Thanks,
well, it's a Canadian iced coffee. This is how I make old fashions at home. I just call them Canadian because I use Crown Royal and I use syrup. And I'm
That's really smart.
Here's my Canadian old fashioned. It's a lot cheaper than buying sugar cubes.
I will be crushing some candy cane with this thing that I found in the Courier office about an hour ago, and also some paper towel on a paper plate.
This is working way better than I thought.
That actually works really well. So we'll be using this stamp, and this because I don't think that's very clean. I've also been touching it for the last hour while we set up, so gross.
Don't talk to me about that. I have to drink this.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't.
I'll now be touching all the candy canes with my hands, so.
You did wash your hands before this.
We did,
Or
yeah.
I did. I don't know if you did.
I did wash my hands, I promise. Don't worry. It actually, also the best part about this, as you can see, it works really well. Watch out for your fingers. It hurts a lot. You can also do stuff like this.
We're gonna stay standing.
Yeah, we're gonna stay standing, so there's a lot of balloons in here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there are.
There are leftover balloons from our holiday party. If you have aggression over Christmas dinner, just excuse yourself to the kitchen and go make everybody cold brew.
If you're a person who feels like, oh my god, I just hate being like around my family during the holidays, driving me crazy, this is a great way to let your anger out. This is honestly so effective. Just something to consider.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, guys! I feel like when I was a little kid and I used to make like food videos on YouTube. This is exactly what this feels like.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to elaborate on that.
Did you not do that as a kid? I feel like that's a rite of passage as a child.
I have something even more embarrassing.
Please tell me.
So I should not be saying this, even like somewhat adjacent to the internet.
Okay.
But during COVID, I was having a hard time,
Yeah.
and I decided that I was going to make a YouTube video every day. So
That's awesome.
there were videos of me at 18 years old, like learning how to fold fitted sheets and shuffle cards, and
Those are like the best types of videos I've ever heard of.
do every dance on Just Dance 2014 or Just Dance 4, whatever that year, what that was, probably 2012, whatever the one with Mr. Saxobeat is.
Oh, that's a great one.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are scrubbed from the internet now.
No.
Because they are the most embarrassing things ever.
But Gwen, this is gonna make you famous, okay?
Oh, it better
You're
not.
the famous co-host of Courier Corner. People
Oh,
want to see your old stuff.
Dear, no. Well, if anybody's interested in the horror movie I made as a child where I play a serial killer clown, there's also that. Oh, God.
Traditionally, if you're in your house, or more likely probably your parents' house, they probably have ice trays. So what I recommend, an imaginary ice tray. Take your ice tray. Okay.
More smashing.
Continuing with this aggression we're feeling. Pop those out. Put them in there. Okay. We're at the office. We don't have that. Sorry, guys. Okay. So instead,
I feel like
We're putting
this
it
is going to
straight in.
ruin all our audio, and I feel bad about it. It's going good.
Oh,
the
it's
nice thing
looking
is
good.
it doesn't
It's
have to
looking good.
boil. So, like, I'm just going to let it roll for a little bit longer.
and fans, it smells very good in here. Okay. This
smells
smells
like
really
apple.
good.
Oh, yeah, it does smell good.
It does.
I
Yeah.
didn't ruin everything.
Okay. And now we're gonna put this one up until like I don't want to do it anymore, and then we'll stop. I think they probably like
I
there.
think that's enough.
I think that's really good. Okay. Another alternative, you could also put cream in there if you want. If you want,
If your body can handle it,
if you,
go ahead.
okay, yeah, that's also an option. You could fill it until about there, and I recommend the Starbucks peppermint creamer. Personally, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. Next step.
Okay.
Ready?
More aggression.
Yeah. Settle down. Okay, you've had your moment. It's time to relax. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Wait.
And now there's more, but that's about it. Oh, I wish we had 2 cans so bad.
We're not doing the Brotherhood with the
German
whipped creams can. Careful where you say German Brotherhood.
Oh, no, I feel like that's not the right. Cut that, please. Cut that. Cut that.
Okay, well, I guess we're doing this now.
Ugh, that to me feels like that tastes like Christmas. Okay. Now we're
What?
it does.
Okay.
We all have different Christmas
We know what
traditions.
Avery's Christmas traditions are.
Speaking,
We're gonna get into that, yeah.
speaking of which,
I was gonna wait until this finished boiling so that maybe we would have like a little tiny bit of clean audio. Does that sound good to you?
sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'm good with some nice silent time while I put my candy canes on here.
Okay.
Because I'm actually like 4 steps ahead of you, so yeah.
Shut up. Okay, well, you know what? I'm working with dorm room supplies over here, okay?
See, this is like you're in your mom's house, you're getting ready to escape your parents. This is I'm alone in my dorm room and I didn't want to go home for Christmas. Lots of options.
I felt both.
Yeah, that's true.
Basically, if you had this in a pot, you would get a little ladle and scoop it gracefully into a cup. But as it is, I'm just gonna close the top of the kettle so that I don't get orange chunks and cinnamon sticks in the drink. And, oh.
I can hear like your struggle sounds.
I can feel my struggles.
I know.
Okay.
That looks so good. That's professional. Like I would purchase that from a
The
facility.
Christmas market, and I'll
Yeah.
charge you $12 for it.
Yeah. See, we'll make it for you for free.
Okay, this is gonna go down out here. We're gonna ignore that ever happened. So I'm gonna just grate a little bit of cinnamon over the top. That hurts a lot, actually. Let's try it this way. This really is a dorm room meal because it's just getting sadder
Yeah.
and sadder, but I think it's gonna taste fine. Okay.
There is an air of sadness.
Wow.
Wait, no, you have to do some orange slices or something on the side.
Well, I made these. I only have, if I had a paring knife, I could do this properly, but
I do feel, yeah, there is kind of some sadness in the air.
I was
with
a
these.
bartender for so long. This is so upsetting to me.
I know.
Oh my god.
That looks so good. And you can put
There
a
we go.
cinnamon stick in there if you're feeling
Yeah,
crazy.
that one's mine. No, it's not. That one is mine. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna be real.
I feel we may not be renewed for a season 2 after this. I think.
This is so upsetting to me. But my fingers smell like cinnamon, so life could be worse.
It's not bad. Okay,
I think
finished
we're doing
product?
fine. Yeah.
Let's do a little side by
Do a
side.
little side by side. I'm gonna put the pretty one up here, and we'll just get this out of the way.
Look, guys, I'm not saying that one of them is really pretty, but I'm just saying, look at this bad boy. Check this out.
What,
Are you kidding me?
You don't think that red Solo cups are the height of fashion?
Fine, look at this.
No.
Look at that.
Yeah, you win. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No ice, no nothing. I made a little candy house on top.
Yeah.
I get to live there because I put my fingers in it, so you probably don't want to eat it. Yeah, pretty good.
I mean, I dropped your orange on the table, so.
I'll still have it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll still have it. It's fine.
Well, then why don't you tell us a little bit about your normal Christmases? What is
Can we
Christmas
taste
normally
it
like
first?
for you? Okay, yeah,
And then, okay,
that's a really good idea.
I'm scared.
Ready?
Oh, God, it's hot. Cheers.
Mine's really cold. I have to pretend.
No, it's actually too hot to drink.
I have to pretend drink it because I can't access it.
Oh my God. Okay, you can do it. Just give yourself a mustache. It's fine.
It's actually gonna
I'll
be
burn
really
my
bad.
fingers, and you give yourself a whipped cream mustache. Okay? We need to show the viewers that
Gwen,
these.
for the viewers at home, look at home. Okay.
You just filled it with cold brew. Okay. I'm gonna drop the garnish in there.
It's pretty good. It's a bit like an ice cream cone, so another win I have over Gwen's. Something to think about.
My glasses are so steamed up I can't even like make eye contact with you.
So Gwen, tell us about what Christmas is normal.
Okay.
So ask again. I'll ask again.
Avery looked at me with my cross eye and then immediately started laughing.
I'm sorry, I'm on 4 hours of sleep. It's exam season. Okay.
It's Christmas. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
sorry. It's actually Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day. Oh my God. Thank God this isn't our normal episode because
you
we've just
imagine an hour of this?
slowly lost our minds.
So Gwen, because it's actually Christmas Day right now, tell us, what do you do to celebrate Christmas?
Well, on Christmas morning,
Yeah.
my family, my grandparents live really close by, so I spend it with my mom and my sister and my grandparents. And we open our stockings, and then we have cinnamon buns from Cobb's,
That sounds
and we
really good.
have mandarin oranges,
I love it.
and we have a quiche,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what my mom and my grandma make, and they're delicious. And then after that, we open our presents, and then everybody goes out to my grandparents' hot tub, and we have mimosas and a hot tub on Christmas morning.
That's really cute. I've
Yeah.
never heard of anyone doing that before.
Neither have I.
Yeah, that's very
I'm
clever.
gonna put my glasses back on now because I feel like it's not going well.
Cute.
No, that's going in there.
Sick. That's actually so good. Okay.
Okay, I think we should switch, and you should tell me a Christmas memory.
Yeah. I don't know what
It's for
you're gonna
you.
do with that when I give that to you. Okay.
You don't know what I'm gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna do whatever you did. Whatever, won't be
It
as
was
bad.
desperate. I needed to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas for me is usually depends on who I'm with. It's kind of always fun because I get to spend Christmas with a lot of different people every year, and so you never really know what you're gonna get. When I was little though, it would always be, I'd go to Kamloops and we had a massive family, like a big giant
Oh,
family.
yeah, Kamloops?
Oh yeah, it was so fun. We had like a huge tree at my Auntie Kathy's house, and she has like this massive living room, and it was insane because there's so many grandkids that like the entire tree
Aw.
would just be like overflowing with presents. It'd be
Aw.
so fun.
It's like that scene at the end of Home Alone 2.
Yeah, yeah, like presents everywhere. And then we would do just like a massive Christmas, a big Christmas dinner. I remember, you guys all know Santa's not real. Okay, so
What 8-year-old is watching
who's our
this?
audience? College kids,
Sorry.
elementary
God.
schoolers. Okay,
It's
so
adorable that you were actually like, wait.
I know.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so when I was, I think I was maybe like 12 or something. I'm the oldest of all my cousins, and I got to be, we had like all the cookies set out, and I got to be the only one who like ate all the cookies as Santa Claus.
Aw.
And it was me.
When you were 12?
Yeah, and all my,
Oh, God. I feel like your childhood got ruined quickly.
well, oldest cousin, oldest sibling.
That's fair enough.
That's how it is.
Fair enough.
But it was so
I'm
fun.
Second oldest, so.
Yeah, I got to like eat the carrot too, and I was like, I'm just like all these adults.
That's so fun.
Best feeling. Yeah.
Does your family ever do Elf on the Shelf?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
My stepmom did it like every single year when I was growing up. She was so creative.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know the cult behind this elf because
You
my
never
family
had it?
never did it. no. I mean, we did something called reindeer dust that was basically just rice and glitter, that when I was a kid we would sprinkle it on the snow. I grew up in Manitoba, so we had actual snow every year.
That's actually so good.
Which we can't bank on here. But we would sprinkle reindeer dust, which was, again, glitter and rice in the snow, so that the reindeer could see the house.
That's really cool.
We would do that.
Is there anything you do in Vancouver that feels like a classic Vancouver thing to do?
I've only lived here I moved here in 2021, at the beginning of 2021, and it is the end of 20, so I've lived here for like 2-ish years. I haven't really gotten any traditions. Normally I go home for Thanksgiving. I mean,
Yeah, for Christmas?
Yep, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna drink my thing and shut up.
I love to do ice skating at Robson Square, to be honest.
I'm gonna go to that this weekend, I think.
You have to. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
And if
That's
anybody lives on the North Shore where campus is, I know not many of us do, but
Yeah.
if anybody does, they have skating down at Lonsdale as well.
Yeah, and I think renting ice skates is actually not that
No,
expensive.
I think it's $5 to rent a pair.
Not bad, and it's
Yeah.
really fun. Yeah.
Plus they have the pop-up shop or the pipe shop,
Cute.
and then they have like the Christmas markets. They're probably over because it's Christmas, but
Oh, right, sorry. Because it's
the
Christmas
skating
Day.
rink will be there until March if they keep
Is that
doing
true?
what they've done in the
Wow.
past. So
So, if you're watching this on Christmas Day, hanging out with us on Christmas Day, you could go do that. We'll probably be around.
okay, so what do we think of this?
Overall, while mine won in presentation, it's a lot of coffee.
Well, without ice or cream, it's basically just coffee with whipped cream on it, which isn't bad.
It's the first sip you're gonna have, and looking at it and making it, great stuff. But in terms of long-term drinking, I think our solo cup is the winner today.
Wait, okay, I know how to make mine even better.
Are we allowed to do this on camera? Now,
So I'm gonna there's a little secret.
for our 19 plus fans and supporters, the
There's a
many
secret.
people who adore us and love us and who watch us
There's a
every single
secret.
month.
We're gonna blur this. This is more maple syrup. Syrup. Syrup.
That's a lot of maple syrup. Oh my god.
I told you I was a bartender.
Wild stuff, guys. Wild stuff. And now, we do a
Riverside.
clink.
We do a clink. Go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Do it.
It's a hot drink. We're gonna err on the side of slow.
Okay.
I'm wearing a white shirt.
Okay, that's so fair.
Everybody relax.
Oh no.
I'm so. No, wait. Actually, it was quite easy. That was like
Yeah, I
a
was
bit
like, what's the
anticlimactic.
stress? Do you think I was gonna pour it for you? Like, no, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you know what I've always wanted to do? Another Christmas activity you can do if you're 19 plus. You can, okay.
It's a lot better now.
It's way better.
It's really good.
I've always wanted to do, where it's on a ski and then it's a bunch of like.
Shots, yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody here ever done that? Because I've always wanted to do that. It
No,
looks
I've
like a lot
done
of fun.
I've done the ski bum where you have
What's
the
a ski bum?
airplane. No, that's just like a ski bum is like somebody who's drinking on the lift.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. That's not a thing.
What is that?
Okay.
And I would like to state for viewers, anyone who's listening doesn't know, but there's a lot more syrup in mine than in Avery's, and that was because we discussed this beforehand. I'm not a dickhead.
I like just a little bit of maple syrup.
Just a
in my
little
life.
bit of syrup.
Just a little bit of maple syrup goes a long way for Avery. So.
Yeah.
So anyway.
What are some other Christmas traditions for you?
What are some things you can do, like last minute things you can do to celebrate Christmas?
Well, I like to go for walks around Brentwood. Like
Okay.
up above where the mall is, there's a lot of really good Christmas lights. Now, I don't live in a really bougie neighborhood, so I'm sure there are better lights somewhere,
Yeah.
but like those are the best that I've seen in like places that I could afford to be. So I like to go and look at lights. In Nanaimo, where I'm from, there's one house that syncs their lights up to the radio station. So like this giant light set is always going, like synced up to music. So that's fun, but no one's in Nanaimo.
You know.
See, the problem with Vancouver is everything's expensive.
Yeah, Vancouver is admittedly, that's probably kind of pessimistic on Christmas Day, but it's not the best place for winter or Christmas. I think we can agree with that.
It's like everybody's spending time with people that they love, right? Like
That's true.
we're not like trolling for like good happy hours.
Yeah, and I feel like it is
And if you are,
we have the recipe for you and the coffee drink for you the next
and
morning.
a coffee drink, yeah,
Yeah, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna put you to sleep and then we're gonna wake you back up.
really hard. Yeah, you're gonna be very awake after this. Well, any Can we think of any like final things? Any must-dos during the Christmas season?
Well, I gave one. You didn't.
I didn't give one. Okay, things to do in Vancouver. Is that what we said?
Yeah, look at Christmas lights. That's what I said.
I think always try to find things that are like affordable, of course.
I mean, Robson Square is a good one.
That's
like,
a great one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think another one I always really like is the Cinematheque does matinees for Christmas. They are doing Little Women this year. That's so cute.
Wait, which one?
The older one, which is the best, with Winona Ryder. No, we're not doing this right now.
No, we're not doing this right now.
We're not doing this right now, Gwen.
But I disagree. Wait, what?
Gwen.
What?
Girl.
What?
Girl.
What?
Okay, so the Winona Ryder one you don't think is better than the Greta Gerwig
No.
one?
Personally. I'm not saying it's bad.
Okay, so...
I will say that I cried during one of them, and it wasn't at Winona Ryder's speech.
I see. Okay.
Well,
so
I
you
feel
could be like...
we're both very Joe Marsh coded, so I feel
Yeah,
like
I
it's
do
just very...
Yeah.
Definitely. We're not...
This is the funniest episode
we
ever.
don't have gifted kid burnout at all.
That's very true. I don't think I've ever been a gifted kid. If you are looking for something, I do recommend going to the Cinematheque and looking at, or also the Rio. Both of those tend to play some really good matinee Christmas movies, which are always fun. If like, at least for myself, I'm spending a lot of time, or actually sorry, it's Christmas Day, but I spent a lot of time this December kind of by myself after a lot of my friends had gone away for Christmas, and I was like, okay, my exams are done, but I'm still here, and like I don't really have anywhere to go. Like I'm not gonna go hang out with my mom love you, Mom, but I'm not gonna go like hang out with her for like 2 weeks or something, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Neither of us.
Yeah, and I think that's like a classic 20-year-old thing. So I feel like a good way for me to get around that was spending a lot of time outdoors. Like walking around Stanley Park right now is so fun.
That's true.
I think they're doing a light thing this year also. Is that happening?
Yeah. Is that... You can see it for free, but
Yeah.
I don't think the train is running this year, but the lights are up. The lights are pretty. The lights are pretty. You can also go to the Gingerbread Lane at the hotel downtown, right? I think at the West Georgia.
That's adorable. That's something to look into.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will say is fun. This might be a before Christmas activity, or like on Christmas Day if you're feeling like it.
Yeah.
But sometimes my friends and I just like to do something like this, make drinks, get like red and green construction paper and make like links, like the little...
Those are super
like
fun.
the little links, then you drape them around the house.
Or like the cranberry popcorn ones also if you...
What's the cranberry popcorn one?
Those are my I also feel like that's a big... Are you a Greta Gerwig Little Woman fan? A regular Little Woman?
Okay. You're...
Oh, yeah.
What? But who directed that movie? That's the thing. Do you know? No. Or do you only know the Winona
I don't
Ryder was
know.
in it?
I just really like Winona Ryder.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. Well, regardless, there are things like that you can do, and I also do never underestimate the power of a really good Christmas movie marathon. I don't care where you are, I don't care what you're doing, that's like the best thing you could do during Christmas. Like, this is the best possible thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what my unpopular opinion is?
What?
I always watch Home Alone in its entirety, but Home Alone 2, about 50% of the time, I will watch the last half hour, and that's it.
That's so weird.
I'm sorry, but like...
Yeah, I know.
The movie's not that good. Like, Home Alone is a really, really good movie. I really like Home Alone 2, but like, the reason you watch Home Alone 2 is because the traps are so much better. You know, when they're in the abandoned house, and it's like super aggressive, and then Marv grabs the... Dylan, okay. I'm being attacked for my taste in movies today.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate it, but then Marv grabs the thing, and he's like,
yeah.
that's really
That
fun.
is actually, that's a
That whole bit is better than the first movie, so I'll watch that, and then I'll watch the first Home Alone, and then I'll watch the last 20 minutes of Home Alone 2.
classic.
Or something.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Maybe as a nice closer, we'll leave you with our 3 favorite Christmas movies.
That's a good idea.
Solid. I'll go first because mine are better. So, number 1. This is how you know we're really friends now, Gwen. 'Cause I'm being
Yeah,
a bit
now
of a
you're just
sess.
being mean.
Sorry.
No,
Okay.
no, it's fine. I'll do it back once the cameras stop.
Do not judge me for my Christmas movies. I know
You just said they were better.
they're unique and they're different.
Okay, those are different
And-
adjectives, but okay. I hope you all heard that.
Number 1, Christmas with the Cranks. 2nd, The Muppets Christmas special. 3rd, don't judge me, it's The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey, because I love Jim Carrey.
I would say, I think Christmas Vacation is third
That's a solid
for me.
one.
That's a solid
Okay.
one. For number 2 is the hardest, I think. I would probably have to say Home Alone. Number 2. And then number 1 is the original Grinch. Because
Whatever.
What?
Okay.
I'm sorry. My family watches that every year on Christmas
Okay.
Eve. Like that's our tradition. We do the Grinch, and then we do our pajama stockings, whatever. Or when you get pajamas or a book or whatever before you go to bed, and we do that.
Those
and
are
then we go to
great,
bed. Yeah.
Well, there you go. We've got lots of movies for you. We've got some drinks for you to
Between
make.
us, we don't agree on anything. So you should actually comment below and tell us whether you're Winona Ryder or Greta Gerwig, and you can tell us which of us has better taste.
You can't be both. Yeah.
Yeah. Avery's clearly good at making pretty things, and I'm good at making quality.
That was a good one, actually. that was good. Okay. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Roasted.
Okay. Like chestnuts on an open fire.
Thank you, Gwen.
Yay.
Okay, guys.
All right. Well, cheers.
Awesome. Oh, yeah.
It might not look like it, but we are friends. And
Besties.
I'm glad that, we can have civil disagreements.
I think so.
Or semi-civil disagreements.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Happy holidays from the Courier.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yay.
Yeah. Let us know. Are you Winona? Are you Greta? And to all a good night.
Yay.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.